Hey, my third grade mathematicians, we've made it to the end of our fraction unit, but that doesn't mean the fraction learning stops. So these next few days, you are going to be in a math workshop so that you have time to finish up the tasks that you have been working on. Get any questions that you have or need to work through with the tasks or with our work in our Unit 6. You also are going to have opportunities to play the fraction cookie game as well as some other investigation games to continue to deepen our understanding of fractions and of multiplication and division. Some of the games are for focuses on multiplication and division, okay? So you're going to continue the rest of this week in a math workshop. So here are a few of the games that you can play and review as you are finishing your tasks and your investigation work. Remember the fraction cookie game? I love that game. All right, so you're going to roll the cube, take the amount in the cookies, and then record the cookies you collect on the game board, okay? So if you roll the dice, I got 1/2. So do you remember what piece, what pattern block represents 1/2? You're right, the trapezoid. So I'm going to continue to try to fill up my cookies and make one whole. Ooh, 5/6. So I need to remember what pattern block represents 1/6, so I can get 5 of those 1/6 pieces. Do you remember which pattern block? The triangle. I can't put 5/6 in this first hexagon, so I'm going to move to the second hexagon to begin filling up that fraction cookie. Okay, so you have the option to play this game, the fraction cookie game, to continue to make connections with equivalent fractions, comparing fractions, and creating one whole. Okay, so the next game that you can play is factor pairs. This uses our array cards, and you're just recording facts that you know and then facts that you need to work on. Remember, those facts that you know are ones that you can use your strategies quickly. I always tell my students if they can get it in 5 seconds or less, then that's a fact that you know at this point in the year. If you need a little bit more time and you're not in that 5 to 10 second range, then that may be a fact that you need to continue to work on strategies to get that fact quickly. Okay. All right, the next game that you are going to be able to play this week is missing factors. Again, it's using array cards, but you're missing one of the factors on the array. It gives you one factor and then it gives you the total. It gives you the product. So you are trying to find that missing factor through your multiplication strategies and division strategies. Okay? So as you are finding the missing factor, you can use your recording sheet here. Okay? All right. So the last game that we have here is multiplication compare. This is where you're deciding whose cards have the larger product. So you're going to deal out the digit cards. Okay, so the player 1 has 6 times 5. Player 2 has 8 times 4. So you're going to have to determine, based on the number of groups and the number in each group, which factor or which equation would have the greater product. Okay, so you've got to think, I have 6 groups of 5, so I have 6 groups and 5 in each group, but the next one is 8 groups, but there's only 4. So it looks like, or sounds like, their products are going to be really close. Okay, all right, so then once you figure that out, then you'll put the cards in your collection box and then deal out the next cards. Okay. All right, guys, I hope you have fun this week, and make sure to get any questions that you have about fractions answered. Finish your investigations work in Unit 6 and finish those tasks. All right, guys, you're doing great, and I will see you later in the week.